Welcome back. Today, we're cracking open the thorny, pungent, and intensely debated world of Southeast Asia's king of fruits. Beneath that spiky shell lies a complex chemical cocktail that has fueled centuries of folk warnings. In Malaysia, the durian is deeply embedded in the cultural DNA. There's even a phrase, durian runtuh, which translates directly to falling durians. It's used to describe a sudden, unexpected financial windfall, perfectly capturing the fruit as a symbol of pure abundance. But that abundance is heavily regulated. If you look at signage in public transit systems or hotel lobbies, you'll see the durian strictly prohibited right next to smoking and flammable goods, backed by heavy fines. These public bans mirror the strict rules of consumption passed down in local households. Mixing it with beer is legal, its heatiness is highly dangerous, and it spikes your cholesterol levels. Before we put these claims to the test, take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the science behind cultural stories. We wanted to find out if these generations of family warnings are grounded in biological reality or if they've simply been repeated until they became fact. The most severe warning surrounding the king of fruits is that washing it down with a cold beer is a fatal mistake. Your liver relies on ALDH enzymes, factory workers breaking down toxic alcohol byproducts into harmless waste. Durian disrupts this. Its sulfur compound, diethyl sulfide, ties the hands of these ALDH workers. Efficiency drops 70%, leaving toxic byproducts to flood your bloodstream. The physical result of this chemical blockade is an instant, highly exaggerated hangover. You experience severe nausea, a flushed face, and rapid heart palpitations. While a few bites with a beer won't cause automatic death in a healthy person, the massive cardiovascular strain is very real. For vulnerable individuals, adhering to this old warning is practically accurate and potentially life-saving. The next major warning involves the traditional concept of shanghuo, or internal heatedness. According to custom, eating too much durian dangerously overheats the body, requiring a cooling antidote, like the mangosteens you often see piled up right next to them at the fruit stands. Researchers in Malaysia tested this by feeding durian extract to mice while monitoring their thermals. They found the fruit actually raises core body temperature. The biology here comes down to those exact same sulfur compounds. When you digest them, the molecules physically lock into and activate specific cellular pathways, known as the TRPA1 and TRPV1 receptors. If those receptor names don't sound familiar, the sensation will. These are the exact same pain and heat pathways your nervous system triggers when you eat raw garlic or a handful of chili peppers. Traditional descriptions of heatiness accurately translate a measurable biological receptor reaction into the language of folklore. The third major warning passed down through families is that the fruit's rich, creamy texture means it is loaded with dangerous cholesterol. We can clear that one up immediately. Because it is a plant, durian contains absolutely zero cholesterol. Instead, it is packed with heart-healthy monounsaturated fats. But that doesn't mean you can eat an unlimited amount. The actual danger hides in its staggering carbohydrate and calorie density. Eating just 3 seeds delivers the exact same carbohydrate payload as a bowl of white rice or half a can of regular soda. Eating an entire fruit at once acts as a massive sugar bomb. Your body scrambles to process the incoming glucose and fructose, overwhelming your digestive system and triggering severe blood sugar spikes and intense fatigue. The true health risk isn't hiding in the fat content. The sheer energy density of the fruit makes strict moderation a biochemical necessity, especially for anyone managing diabetes. Our investigation reveals the durian as a chemically active powerhouse, operating with a potency that traditional legends have understood for centuries. The strict rules our grandparents followed, avoiding alcohol, pairing the flesh with cooling fruits, and eating in moderation, map perfectly onto modern biochemistry. Understanding the hard science of ALDH enzymes and TRP receptors doesn't ruin the magic. If anything, it commands a much deeper respect for this uniquely Malaysian obsession. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit subscribe to join us as we continue exploring the science behind the stories that shape our world. Whether defined by traditional heatiness or modern receptor activation, the king of fruits has always demanded, and entirely deserved, our respect.